Hello guys, welcome to the world Al-Nassr and Mohabi. Please subscribe. Al-Nassr News and Transfer today. Kingsley Coman. There's rumors that Bayern Munich deems the offer of Kingsley Coman a small little. So now there's a dispute between Al-Nassr and Bayern Munich for the transfer fee of Kingsley Coman. Let's see. The offer, according to rumors, it was 30 million euros on the table. But I said, last time that I expect this offer between 30 million pounds, 35, even up to 40 million pounds. So I'm not surprised, but I'm asking why Al-Nassr firstly bid for with this small amount of money, unless there was a sign that Kingsley Coman is going to worth 25, because the first offer, according to them, it was between 22 and 25. Now it's 30 million euros, but I think maybe Al-Nassr, they can't just go and bid for this amount of money. So, but I don't expect Al-Nassr to leave the table. I expect them to stay until they close this deal. Therefore, I expect Kingsley Coman to join the camp on between tomorrow and Friday. Let's just wish that it's going to be on Friday before, or tomorrow or Friday, because if they want him to participate on the Super Cup in Hong Kong on the 19th, he must leave as soon as possible, as soon as tomorrow or Friday. And then the fixtures are released for the Saudi League 2025-2026 fixtures. Al-Nassr, their first game we're going to play against Al-Tawun is going to be Al-Tawun, Al-Nassr. And then Al-Hilal is going to play against Al-Riyadh. It's going to be Al-Hilal, Al-Riyadh, their first match. And then Al-Ittihad is going to be Akdod, Al-Ittihad, and then Al-Ahli is going to play Neom SC, their first match. They have seen a player, Neom, I think from Everton. That's the team which Al-Hilal. These are the two promoted teams from the first division to the professional league. This one which is going to play against Al-Ittihad, and this one which is going to play against Al-Ahli. For our features, we're going to play Al-Tawun. After that, we're going to play, I think on the 14th, we're going to play Al-Khaleej. But we have to expect that this date will change, maybe to the 15th to the 16th, and after that, then that's why we're going to play a King's Cup. But on the 29th, after the 29th is an international break. So some players are still playing for the World Cup qualifications. That's exactly what is going to happen. And after that, we're going to play Al-Khaleej. And then after playing Al-Khaleej, we're going to play Al-Riyadh. And then after Al-Riyadh, then we're going to play Al-Ittihad away. Again, for the third season in a row, we're going to play Al-Ittihad away. And I think even for Al-Tawun, it's the third season in a row playing Al-Tawun in a row away. I want to confirm with Al-Ettifaq that when are we going to play Al-Ettifaq. After that, then therefore we're going to take another break on October for international break again, and then that's where then we're going to. But remember, the Champions League 2, between this date we're going to have Champions League 2 between these dates. And we're going to play Al-Fateh. after that international break. But I'm interested on this four. Because if we are ready, we must collect 3 points before we meet 9 points before we meet Al Ittihad. Therefore, against Al Tawoun, we must collect 3 points. Al Khaleej 3 points, and we are at home against Al Riyadh. We must collect 3 points. So it's going. If we collect this, it's gonna be 9 points. Our starter since 2023, we have a best. I mean, on 2024, 2023, 2024, that season on 2024, 2023, 2024, we started the first 2 games. We lost against Al Ettifaq and we lost against Al Tawoun. Last year, we draw against Al Riyadh and we draw against Al Ahly. This season, it must be a better start. We must win our first game against Al Tawoun and go all the way and win our second game against Al Khaleej. And then if we win the third game, which we're going to win this third game, will be Al Alawa Park. We must, and then it will be a second match at home. And then we must win this game, and then it's going to be 3 in a row. If we start with this thing, that's if you want to compete with Al Hilal, you can't lose this kind of matches. You must win these matches so that you can put a pressure on Al Hilal. I saw one person saw one YouTuber or a TikToker who was talking about the Ronaldo now this season. He got everything. He got the players. He must win the Saudi League, and I'm saying that's what I said. I said, you know, the problem is that it's not like in Europe, in maybe for Real Madrid. I mean, if you can see, or Manchester United, how many players for Manchester United now for Manchester United who are foreign players? I mean, you have Onana, not from England, Mazraoui, Lenny Euro, De Ligt, you have Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, Sexy, and this one who's coming from Wolf. But how many players? Close to 17 players. But in Saudi, it's only 8. You register only 8. So your 8, that is why I always keep on saying, Al-Nassr, if they want to compete, they must sign best players from the Saudi League. Because look, Al Hilal, they have Bono, and then they have Cancelo, and then Koulibaly, and then 2 center backs from the Saudi. One of them now this season is going to be Ali Lijam. Now one of them this season is going to be Ali Lijam. So Ali Lijam, we sold this player. I mean, I regard him as one of our best center back for 900,000 euros. This player. But look at their players. Even their captain is a Saudi player. I think now is he? I'm not sure. Is it Kevin Ruben Neves? Maybe now they've taken and put the armband on Ruben Neves. But these are the players of Al Hilal. And then they have Malcolm. They have Ruben Neves, Milankovic-Savic. And then if you count, they now have those best players of the Saudi League. And then we have those players. That is why I'm happy with Al-Nassr this season, the way they've signed Najar Al-Shirari. Abdullah Al-Amri is back from loan as a centre back. You need these players. And then Yaya is one of the best players of the Saudi. As a player of this in Saudi, who's born in Saudi. And then we have signed the young boy, Abdul Malik Al Jabbar, born in Medina. This boy. So again, we have Abdul Gharib. It's very important to have this kind of players if you really want to win the league. Because look, you sign Kingsley Coman, then you have, let's say, let's exclude Cristiano. You have Kingsley Coman, and then you have Mane, and then you have Joao Felix. These are forwards. Almost all of them, they are forwards. Then you have to go and sign the midfielder. You have Marcelo. If you sign another midfielder, then you must check if you're going to have a goalkeeper. The Saudi goalkeeper. Of course, now we have Nawaf Al-Akidi, but I mean, after that game, the last game against Almeria, you can't say I mean, it's ready now. I mean, the intensity and all of this thing in the Saudi league now, it tells you that you need someone who's fit, experienced, performance. So now, you have Marcelo already. It's 4. You have Marcelo. You don't count Wesley and Angelo, but you already have 4. And then now you have Mohamed Simakan. It's 5. Bento is 6. And then you have now Martinez and Cristiano Ronaldo. You know, a mistake of last season is that instead of signing a centre back or a midfielder, a holding midfielder or a midfielder, and I'm taking midfielder maybe, we sign a striker, which we loaned to Fenerbahce just after 6 months. So it was very, I mean, for me, it needs, we need the players from the Saudi league and best players from the Saudi league. That is why I was saying, I expected the coach of, the goalkeeper of, Al-Qasiyah, but we were too late, and it seems like our previous coach, our ex-coach, I mean, he was not interested on him, because if he was, I think he needs to be a starter, because more clean sheet, that goalkeeper, for last season, more clean sheets. So I expect that, then of course we lost that goalkeeper, but because Al Hilal then put a bid, and then they just they were fast than us, and then they took him from us. Of course, if we were interested, I think we could. If we bid for him, the chances that we would get him, it was, let's say 80% of chances, because he wants to be a starter, of course. This is the season of World Cup. Every player wants to play. But of course, he's now gone to Al Hilal. That shows you how Al Hilal is making business. So that is why I'm saying we can have these players, but you have best players but are forward. But this season is better because now we have 2 best centre backs. We have two best centre backs. We have now Mohamed Simakan this guy, Inigo Martinez. This is going to improve our back line. There's two, especially Inigo Martinez. Mohamed Simakan has been performing. I mean, for the past 3 games, we won against Saint Johan, and then he scored in that game. He scored in that game, and then all the way he scores against Toulouse, and he scores against Rio Ave. So that shows you how good is Mohamed Simakan. He just needs that player, and I'm happy that Inigo is going to be next to him. And we have our 2 center backs which are going to replace them. Even if we have one of them get injured, we're going to have these 2 players, Nadal Al-Sharari and Abdullah Al-Amri. For me, we still need to sign a left back, or you can say yes, of course, a left back. My intention is that if we can sign, possibly we sign both left back and right back, it's going to work. It's going to work for us. But Al Hilal is going to play Al Ahly, I think on the 19th. But we don't have to say anything about these dates, because there's going to be we're going to play as Jeddah on the 21st according to the calendar, but it can change. It can move from there to the 20th or to the somewhere around the 24th, because we're going to play King's Cup. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter this date, but the importance is that the fixtures, we're going to play Al Tawoun, and then after Al Tawoun, Al Khalud, and after that Al Riyadh, and then we'll then play Al Ittihad. Between that is going to be a Champions League 2. I think the draw of the Champions League 2 is going to be on the 15th. I think on the 15th. We'll include that tomorrow on our video, just to confirm this date of the 15th. I can check, but I think on the 15th, but let's just confirm tomorrow. This must be a season where we compete for the Saudi Professional League. Not only to compete, to win it. We can win it. We have the coach. You know, one thing we have this season, it's a coach. And we did have the right coach 2023-2024 on Luis Castro. But we just, he started, and then on the second season, he got a slow start, and then that's where then he was released from his duty. I don't know. I was happy when he left the position, but then along 3 matches I realized that now everything now here, it seems like we are not going to be able to compete for the season. But this season we have the coach. And of course this season we have the players. It's out of. We have the players. Look, we'll have Kingsley Coman, and then we'll have them. Sadio Mane, and then we'll have Joao Felix. For this season, we have our 2 center backs, and we have, I believe Wesley is going to play next to Marcelo, just next to Marcelo. And Angelo will go straight on bench. I don't know if we'll be able to sign a goalkeeper. I was talking about the goalkeeper from PSG, Donnarumma. But it seems like he was interested on going to Manchester United, but that one is not going to work. But Man City now is managing that story of Donnarumma. But they have to sell Anderson. Man City have to sell Anderson. It's linked to Galatasaray. I don't know if Al-Nassr can get Anderson this season. I don't know. The Anderson of last season, I don't know if it's the Anderson which we can buy for Al-Nassr. Yes, guys. And of course, this coming week, do we have any friendly in Hong Kong? I don't know. I don't think we have any friendly from now. I think our last friendly was against Almeria, but maybe they can squeeze something, and then we'll maybe on Sunday, because we'll be left with. But they must recover. So maybe if they will play, it must be between Friday and Saturday. Between Friday and Saturday. Maybe take Flower. What is that name of the team? Teams. Holy Flower. Sorry, one team in Hong Kong, Holy Flower. But if not, then we'll then go and play that game. We'll play on the 19th, and on the 23rd is going to be the final. And then after that, if we are in the final, we'll go then on the 24th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and then on Saturday, we're going to play our first game against Al Tawun. And then after that, then on the 14th, therefore somewhere here is going to be, it's going to be a break. I forgot now, it's going to be a break. Then after that, then coming back on the 14th, we're going to play against Al Khalut. And then, yes, guys. Let's see this issue of Kingsley Coman, where it ends. The sooner this issue, this deal, Al-Nassr and Bayern Munich came into agreement, and they agree on this issue, is the better, because it's going to work for Al-Nassr. It's going to work for Al-Nassr. Another issue is that Bayern Munich, they according to these rumors, they are releasing this player, and it's going to be expensive now for them to replace him. That is why now he becomes so expensive for us. But I don't think firstly I said, since day one I said, I don't see him on that. I don't see him less than £30 million. I was not expecting anything less than £30 million. I expect him to start from £30 million and then upwards. So I just think and wish that they could just agree on £30 million, and then we move on. We get our player, so that our player can be ready to play that game of the Super Cup against Al Ittihad. We'll win it, maybe. We'll win it. We'll win this game. The way we are playing, don't forget the Almeria. We start that match without our main goalkeeper. We start that game with Leslie not on his now current position. We start that game without Mohamed Simakan. It was a new game for it was like a training match for Inigo Martinez. This is going to be a total different story come the 19th. All of our players will be ready, and I believe we're going to just win that thing. I'm leaving, guys. Before I leave, let's just then check. Let's just check if maybe there's no updates for Kingsley Coman, so that we could. Kingsley Coman. Kingsley Coman, guys. Cristiano Ronaldo's body must given to scientists when the GOAT finally retires. I agree with it. Nothing, guys. Still those rumors. Nothing. Who is not in Ruben Amorim's plans as a midfielder? Casemiro. For now, I'm not interested, but I think Casemiro. We have Marcelo. We can't go for Casemiro. Especially, you can't go for Casemiro if you already have 8 players. You only go for Casemiro if you are. I will be happy to have Casemiro in that team. But for now, I don't see him ending in at Al-Nassr at any time. Should be given to scientists, the body of Cristiano, the GOAT. Okay, guys, that's it. There's nothing. There's nothing. Therefore, this issue of Kingsley Coman will then again wait. We'll wait, guys. They must close it within 2 days. Now it's a must that they have to close it either today, tomorrow, or late. It must be on Saturday. Late must be on Saturday. This player must be ready to play against Al-Ittihad. We need to win that game and go all the way to the final and just win that final. And just win for that final. Thank you, guys. Please subscribe. Ring the notification bell. Please like this video. Thank you.